Hi friends, welcome to Andy Bricks and a review of set 76118 Mr. Freeze Batcycle Battle. This set cost $50 in New Zealand. So look at the box quickly. Very cool work on here. Love the return of the original looking Lego Mr. Freeze, as my last one looked more like the Arnold Schwarzenegger character and had the space or the diving suit on. We get Mr. Freeze, Robin and Batman, and we have an issue with Batman. Remember that beautiful colour of the same colour as Robin almost for his skin. We see it again excuse me, on the front there, and some nice new parts for me, as I think they first came out in this set. So we've got some concussion type missile pieces, a new grappling hook type arrow anchor thing, and these circly bits on here which are very cool. And there's a better look at them, those fan pieces. Mr. Freeze getting his beans. Batman, these just clip onto the side of the bike. There's one there, and Batman's removed his. There's the machine separated. It does have four wheels, even though they're calling it a bike. And here's a look at our weapons that we get. So, forgotten the name of these guns. Stud shooter. There you go. It all comes flooding back. So let's have a look at Mr. Freeze, because I think he's the coolest, and Batman is always about, so Mr. Freeze is first. So let's just, must say that bike slides along great on its wheel. It doesn't slide, it rolls great. So we've got a sticker there for the control panel. Mr. Freeze and all his regalia with a huge gun, very nicely built up, with a whip piece being the hose that leads the freeze to the gun, and this is the device that makes the freeze, I take it. Simple little build, but also cute, with the sand blue and the teal in there. Great use for these bits here, like being, snow throwers or engine exhausts. Those fan pieces are just fantastic. And we get the nice trans blue, light blue. It's not yet. Maybe it is just standard blue in there. Not sure, but looks great. And a little bit of building out the front. Mr. Freeze has a whopping great gun, as we saw before, made up of Ninjago part there on his back, which just clips on via one of those peg hole type ones, and the gun is just a few pieces. Let's get his back panel off that supports the back of the gun on his back. So Mr. Freeze looking fantastic in the new fishbowl helmet piece. Looks like Mr. Freeze from the original. That face print brings back memories of the first Mr. Freeze I saw. I never owned him, but I did see him in a book that I brought, and yeah, it's just great. I think they could have done away with not putting that silver band on the back. Just, yeah, I don't think it needed to be there. But there's the front. Some nice printing there. Hoses and pieces. Belt. And nothing on the legs or hip. And some sort of maybe freezing device on his back that is what Lego have built up to that sort of replicates that there, sort of, if you can get my drift. Very cool minifigure, very cool. Was so happy to see him. Oh, one thing I forgot to show you on the box, that it's the 80th anniversary for Batman. Now that's quite an achievement if you ask me, and I think they've done well to obtain that. And we get this little logo to say so, and yeah, it almost sort of makes it a bit of an anniversary set, if you're asking me. There's four or five sets that they've put out with this logo on them for Batman. Lego have done, so yeah, worth collecting if you're a collector. Now here's our four wheels bike. Love these capes because you can, make it look like they're flying along with the wind just, rattling them in the air. Just fantastic. I was quite disappointed to see the return of the old stiff material cape in some Star Wars sets that have been released, but you never know, it might come back, the new cloth. I don't know why they would have changed it. It's so good. Anyhow, we've got Robin, and his arms need to be in the air to get him on the bike, but fantastic print there, standard Robin looking print. Great face print. Sleepy Man's here from the CMF, the Sleepy Man in his pyjamas. Around the back, pouches continue around on his belt. He's got short legs, nothing on them, and we'll have a double-sided face. That's a great one. Fantastic. Very comical looking, and comic-y as well as comical. So yeah, that's great. And here's a bit of our letdown minifigure. Now, what's wrong with this picture? Remember the box? Now here's a figure. It's the only one I could find that has a black head with printing on it as well. And just look at the comparison. It's shocking. So this is what it's supposed to be and is, and this is what it's this should look like that. That should look like that, is what I'm saying. And it doesn't. Lego have failed hugely. I don't know how, because they got it right there. So how have they gotten it wrong here? And if it looks like that on the box, let's just bring in the box. So there's our Batman, and there he is there. So, should Lego be saying that figures may not look the same, or colours may vary, because shouldn't you be getting what's on the box unless stipulated otherwise? Yes, I'd like to know. Any lawyers out there listening, please tell me. Okay, so we get total of 5 stickers on this machine. 1, 2 in the front there. Another one just here. And one on either side there and there. Now we have the a fan piece on the back wheel there. Looks fantastic. We've got a stud shooter that always goes off at the front there. That concussion one there always goes off. I just knock it all the time. So we've got guns that unclip on the side, and it can be handheld. One for either person on either side. We have a batarang for Batman on this side. That concussion missile has gone off again. So let's just shoot it, and we'll see how good it goes. It actually goes alright with a bit of weight on it. So yeah, there you go. And I'll probably just whack the camera out of shot. So, and on the back we get very cool piece that just goes down inside there. Just goes down inside there. Sorry, I was off camera. Got 3 printed bits in there. That piece in the middle, very cool. Not sure if I've got that on the right way actually. Maybe the red should be facing forward. The 2 red dots forward. And we have the ever popular printed G-slope that is very well printed and just works perfect. Nice bit of silver painted, I think, piece in the middle here, that bit there. It's really shiny to me, so not sure how I can get it to shine like I can see it, but it almost looks chromy. So our bike comes to pieces. Supposedly like that. This blue one is supposed to remain in Batman's bike, and they're not bad. A little bit of technique showing there, but it's to be accepted. You know, they've got to be built up so they go together. And yeah, I just, I think it works. What I don't like is those bits there, but you can get away with it. But yeah, they look all right, and they come apart so quickly. You just bang, they're in bits, and bang, it's back together. And must say, this actually has a little bit of a tumbler feel to me, like a tumbler motorbike for 2, just with its big wheels at the back and small ones at the front. Yeah, really cool set. Happy to have it, and can't wait to have a look at some of the other ones. And yeah, that's about it. We're I'll put that cape down. It's sort of blocking out the bike. Now it's stuck to my finger. But yeah, there we go. The Batcycle. Yeah, Batcycle. I wondered if I was going to say it right there. So yeah, Mr. Freeze Batcycle Battle 76188. Very cool set and great play with the bike splitting in half and becoming two cycles. 3 kids could play with this, and you could while away the hours. I certainly would have as a child. This would have appealed to me no end, and would have kept 3 of us entertained for some time, I would say. Anyhow, hey, thanks for watching, and it's great to be back. Wasn't feeling too good there for a while, but yeah, it's another story, and one I'm sure you don't want to hear. But yes, thanks for watching, and more to come on Andy Bricks. Peace out to you guys, and stay safe, my friends. Andy Bricks out.